opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And you'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down on the third down conversion.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Gonna run it. It's Reeves.
Oh my.
They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Knowshon Moreno. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
What?
Receiver makes the catch. Ball carrier in space now. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Dogs. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. We know the signs of rust for the offense.
Your bum ass hit me, nigga. Get on the fucking mic. Bum ass want to mute your mic while you playing this shit.
The rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught quickly. He breaks into the clear. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Golden Eagles come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Now the awarded point after attempt.
Too easy, ho, nigga.
And it's up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. The defense make adjustments. The shotgun running play call. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Oh, what?
Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping.
Oh, you fucking cheating my line, bro.
Touchdown, Georgia.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Pressure is coming. And that pass falls incomplete.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And the Golden Eagles come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? And he'll lost it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Did he take it all the way? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here.
Bro, what the
Extending the play now.
I ain't touched nobody,
To
bro.
avoid the big hit. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the game just good enough for a first down.
Ooh, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Trying to find some room. It's Reeves. Breaks loose.
I got the fuck you dummy shit,
An
huh?
explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
What the?
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the back now goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a third and long from the 20 now. Out of the shot.
Are you
And
Ryan?
he's brought down at about the 3-yard line.
He slipped through there, and the defense very fortunate he didn't come up with a first down. Now let's see what happens here on this fourth down play.
So it's 4th down and 2. They could make a first down without scoring. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Southern Miss offense is back out there now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He lets it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is.
And they heave it deep downfield. And it's intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Now from the pistol formation. Looking for a gap. It's Reeves. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He lets it go.
What? All right, bro.
What a grab near the sideline.
It's a fucking interception. You ain't even highball that, bro.
For the Georgia offense, and you know, being able to have a balanced attack so important in modern
that shit
college football.
blowing me about this fucking game, bro. No defense ass fucking game this shit.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Here comes the up-tempo offense. And here's the handoff. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end.
That was a great save, bro. Come on, bro.
Defensive play brings up a fourth down. Bulldogs will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Brought down after the catch, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Going for his running back. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning. Gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it.
Bro, I'm about to quit, bro. This nigga just threw a wheel route into a cover, too. All right, bro.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch.
I'm about to quit. This game's so bad on defense, bro. This game is so fucking bad on defense, bro. Ain't no way. On Madden, that's a pick 6 every time. Man just ran up.
Extra point is good, and they stretch the lead.
This man just threw a fucking whip route into a cover 2. Hard flat.
Pickup teams on the field. See if they give the returner.
This game is so fucking bad on defense, bro. That shit don't make no fucking sense, bro.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25.
That shit is bad, bro. That shit is fucking bad, bro. Nigga about to get sacked and just fucking throw the fucking ball the last fucking sack while a cornerback sitting right there. Like, come on, bro.
Here comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Second down after that previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory, down to the 49. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 15. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. The Golden Eagles move into the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes a grab. And they stop him just short, but defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. And the Golden Eagles looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. Here's the kickoff kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. They hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession. They went backwards on first down, so second and long for the 24. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He fires it. He's got his man in the open field. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. Now it's second down here. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw over the middle. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And it's good.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half?
Hello. Hey, first.
Did you give her one of those orange pills today?
At 4 o'clock.
Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
I thought you said every 8 hours.
Solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The orange gel pill that says docu something sulfate?
Yeah. It said every 8 hours.
No, it does not say every 8 hours. It says 8 a.m., 8 p.m. And we went over it because you told me about the chart. And I said, look at the chart. There's only 2 sections on it because she can only have it twice a day. And you said, oh, okay, I see it, I see it. If you're going to give her something...
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it, and it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And the defender will step out of bounds after the pick to wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to start the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense jumps on the football.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Yeah, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs.
And that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Southern Miss offense is back out there now. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, drops back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And third and short, they hand the ball off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Finds his man, has the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Golden Eagles hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy.
Fired into a tight window. And
bro, this game is so...
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. An effective play, good for a first down to the 35.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
You know, I don't want to get away from a jet sweep. I think it's a good call. This one just didn't work out. So now you're way behind on the sticks.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw.
What the?
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Woo.
A quick throw out left, complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Running back has it on a screen now. In the clear at the 25. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a 1st down. Good call in that screen play.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Trying to find room. It's Reeves. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake.
Oh, this fucking quarterback that fast, bro.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Trying to get the throw off. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. No press here. The defense backing away. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
You should be shooting.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Incompletion makes it second down. And he drops back in the gun. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
All day to throw. Finally lets it go to the left side. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return, but they snuffed out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Reeves. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
And now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. The Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Second and goal for the offense. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's third and goal. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep.
He's so trash. No way I'm in goal line. They just still let you fucking run it. Bro, this game is so trash on defense, bro. This shit is really so fucking trash on defense, bro.
He's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
This shit crazy.
Add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Using his legs, it's Reeves. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Boy, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today. Showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
Breaks loose at the 40. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. Just pounding away for another big game. But you wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackle made after just a short gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he's got some open field ahead. At the 20. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
And the offense convert that pick into points. They're set up 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
Love this never say die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the point after is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
That's an important first down on that running play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance.